Okay, so we are going to add this vocabulary to our unit dividers. So we have slope, y-intercept, and zeros. So remember, zeros are also the x-intercept, but we use the word rocks, roots, zeros, x-intercepts, and solutions. So I highlighted the x-axis, so you'd remember what that would be. And whenever you do your x-intercept, it is going to be the x number and a 0. That's how it'll be written as a coordinate pair, the x number and a 0. The y-intercept will be written the opposite way, a 0 and a y value, or your b. I use b for the y-intercept, and I use just x for a 0. Okay, one thing that I want to go over for today is whenever your equation isn't written as y equals mx plus b, you will need to change it. So go to your next free page in your journal, and let's write this equation down. Y plus 1 equals 3x minus 5. So what we want to do is we want to be able to find out our slope and our rate and our y-intercept. So draw your line down your equal sign, and you're just going to move the number that is near on the same side as the y, so you can get it to say y equals. So I'm going to do minus 1. And since it's a constant, I'm going to put minus 1 here. Okay, the deal is you don't have to solve it out in order to put into Desmos and see your equation. You can put it in like this. You can put it in exactly like that in Desmos, and it'll graph it for you and give you everything you need to know. You can also go ahead and simplify it. So we'll just carry down the 3x. Then we'll do negative 5 minus 1. And we know that that's negative 6. So now you can point out what the slope is, what the y-intercept is. Okay, the next one's going to be this one, 12x minus 3y equals negative 24. Draw your line down your equal sign. So we just needed to get it to say y equals. So what we're going to do is we're going to take away this 12x because we do the opposite. You cannot combine these together. You keep them separate. I usually do the x value first. So my slope is negative 12x minus 24. I mean, that's not the slope because I haven't simplified all the way. And then my next step would be to get y by itself. So we divide by a negative 3 all the way through. You do not have to simplify this. You can put it straight into Desmos just like that and find the slope that way, or you can simplify it. Either way. So I do want to look at this with y'all. So let's go to Desmos and let's type it in. So that cancels out. So we're just going to put in y equals. I need a fraction. So I'm going to put in negative 12x over negative 3. And then minus, I need another fraction, so hit the slash. On top is 24. On bottom is negative 3. So that's the equation I put in. Then I can find everything I need to find. So the 0 is negative 2. I'm going to write that down. 0 is negative 2. And then we need our y-intercept. So let's go up and find our y-intercept. Y-intercept is 0, 8. Then we need our slope. So our slope is going to be, let's see, we can count from there to there if you want. You can do your rise over your run. So it starts at -2 or at 0 and goes up 8 and goes over 2. Or we could just look at -12 over -3. -12 over -3, which gives us a +4 slope. So m equals 4. Or you can count. That would be, let's see, let's find another pretty point. There's a pretty point right there, -1, 4, and then -2, 0. So that's up 4 over 1. Okay, so today you're going to do a card sort where you are going to find the graph to match a table. To do the table, what you do is on Desmos, everybody go to their equation that we have here. Click this settings, the little spinny wheel, and click create table. There is a table that you can use. If you need specific numbers, you can change the X value. You can't change the Y value. The only way you change the Y value is by changing the X